can see you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Harry, good. You don't come again. Hey, now we know. Oh, maybe lao. Kai. Harry, go. I think say you don't dey sleep. Where here? You know they sleep. You don't reach here now. Hey, I not go talk between. I want talk again today. Good evening, Renda Ada Wato Okbesi. Renda Ada, I like you, Egbe. Wawa kwe Adigodi Nyevani, or Dari Nyevie. You chop tortoise head. I go say, my namesake. Obuta, wa talk by wa wese kakabo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Iwa do tuwa, iwa do weni tuwa, ne dene that last show. That show carry where the theater 4+4 body. Then see Pepe. Thank you very much. May I put on me at the see names. How my picture be? If it good, Mona tell me. How my photo be? I be. If it's good, no can I say yes. Egosa, tell me. Randa epada tamame. The idea if utuna musia. Now they see me well. Now they hear me. Thank you. Elder, don't give me one thumb up. I bet Mona give me more thumb up. Mona share this video. Mona invite our brothers who never sleep. Oh, thank you, Egosa. Well, talk me. Liver don't fail me. I don't see how they go there again. Liver will fail you, man. Yeah, work out. Thank you, top man. Salobo Adebawe. Mokuna give me the thumbs up. I want to talk another one today. I know say that last show where we do, that last talk show. Randa Epa Ada Wese Kakabo. The theater 4+4 body, he paid them. He get one of my brother, they say, pepper them, I begin pepper them. None of them feel talk the two way. Oh, thank you very much. Harry good, EJ. Hey, na prison. Etime ya wuna. Harry go say me answer. Good evening, Precious. Thank you very much. Happy to see you. I deal with talk to talk Berian that day. They nearly cry you. Even when the show finish, if you see comment where they make for me, I remove them, a lot of them. Now I know say the thing enter their body. Be like say they are God, they are lion. I just unleash them on me that day. Then show me show them too. From Sapele, that's good. Thank you very much. They see all those fish. For Sapele, may you bring come for me. Especially that cocoa where they come buy crayfish. I salute to went all the way from Sapele. You see, better people will like me than they watch me from all over. See that they from Benin. Now these people where they London, where they Europe, go, they curse me all the time. Don't they fight me? Don't they follow me quarrel? I not do them anything. If we say make we see all of them now, all the people where they curse me, where they curse POI people, if you see them, when they go write English, their English not go correct. Some of them not sabi spell full F-O-O-L. They will say F-U-L-L. See one yesterday, they want talk to Shomole. They say EFSCC. That one that they call them Princess over. They say EFSCC. That one go just they talk. You don't even know what they happen. Go just they pull man put. That they talk about 30 billion. You want doing your show, they call them 3 billion. No Shomole worry ni. I will EFSCC. EFSCC. Me and watch here. EFS trouble happen for Benin. But this was say, by the time when they do that kind of thing for Benin, I was initial chopping chief. EFSCC, Association people they call GGC. Today, I not plan to stay long as we stay long the other day. I just want make we wait the Europe and America, make we carry light lamp, take look the new decision where our vacancy governor talk today abi yesterday, wey say im ban night grazing, and that the 30 billion, the stormwater project for Edo, when I tell una that they say if they want probe am, Obaseki did the government wey spend that money, all of them money, not the one person will come talk say na im government. My position still remain. Na neutral body na go probe am. We must probe that money. That money big o. That money big. I get latete carpet. People wey dey follow the story since, the people una don know say this money, even the Clemetagba wey attack, Clemetagba, if una dey read Vanguard, e don talk today. He say Obaseki know as the money waka, say na 25 billion they spend. All what the present government supposed to do, they supposed to add 8 billion, make them complete am. And na son of man, I signed the whole thing. All of them, he say he involved for the money. He go talk and he say, Osadio Oge, na he supervise the whole thing. Make una no cost me o. Na the thing wey dey Vanguard, now they tell una. So how the thing waka, the true story, now they tell una. Una understand. Because wetin we no know, we dey Europe, we dey advanced country. E good make we dey see things different from the way dem dey take see am for Nigeria. See am for that Edo. Thank you, Render Ada. Thank you. The money big well well. They no know say we wey dey see development here, not be only say to get to the right fan car for Benin, that they see fine clothes for our body, our skin fine when we go come. But they no know say our brain, all the people wey dey Europe and America, their brain is strong well. They develop too, just like as our pussycat and dog, they develop. They no know. But somebody go just sit down there, go just dey talk something come out for press, go just dey talk am. Now our duty to say and say, because nobody this stage can't stay for overseas. Somebody will not know, will never go through what we don't see every day. We can't try to tell our thing to bend our head, to bend our brain, turn our upside down. Nobody go take am. You now understand? So today, we want to look that 30 billion money, 30 billion naira, where they say rat eat so. We fall for gutter, be and nabo fenike, near Ifo, 30 and yearful. Make all of us they think like that. Muna put on this way. Money, I go thief money come. All of us can't hold the money. Then later now the money they not come know as it can't come. Then one person will come to talk. Go say now make them bring probe. Who you they talk to? You were involved to say you know just day where the money pass. 4 years pass, 4 years plus. Now you come to shout. Say you go anywhere, then the money we must investigate. My people more now wise. So tell matter. What they get tell matter. They say they support evil. If I go support evil, na person we come the shout after 4 years. When be say, now you write application, now you write the proposal, write how to apply for loan. Work proposal the Naya Mugore. You know, according to Agba, no now listen. Agba say the expenditure and everything, son of man, Obaseki, he know in and out of everything. He know if not like why Obaseki never talk to Clement Agba. Not call my name Jonah. He say how they spend the money how they take do everything, e know. Even when they dey hand over to am, dem tell am when dem pay the 25 billion, no be 30 billion. You see, Obaseki know in and out of everything, including the people wey dey government with Obaseki. So he say dem know about the money. Abeg my people, una dey read Vanguard, una dey read news, una dey see the truth, una no curse me. Wala wey wahenya. I too love una. I too love una. E get one woman wey I dey expect make she come today. Maybe she don sleep. Dem dey call am Grace Omo. Maybe she dey vex because I see her comment. I saw her comment, but somebody replied, but I just vex. I see the reply of that person now. I say, well, am I right to go my Ijoba Seki one? Now I remove her from YouTube. Now here, now understand. Most people they think say me I just want popular. No. You see, a lot of people get passion. A lot of people get hobby. Now two hobbies I get. One, make I dey stage dey act or dey sing. Then the second one, where I find myself after I don go, before I go university, na be politics. I've been in it for a long time, a lot of money spent on it. Even before me come overseas, I did 19 years. Me don dey follow Mr. Ero go campaign during the time of them AYK, them Ogbemudia, them Igbinedion, when they do politics those days. I'm talking 1979, 1980. So the thing can't enter my body. Even then, the thing will not the let person cost put. The money where I don't see for politics, I share am. It go let me swear juju put. That money, I swear, 800,000, I give am to my constituency. Now APC give me the money 2019. When I go campaign for Nigeria. Ever since, throughout then, now my money me dey spend for politics. Now something when I get interest for. Not be say I get ambition like the Julius Caesar or all those kind of things. Say I want go politics, may I go take government money. No. Now for Edo to move forward, now all of us dey. If una dey follow me, abeg mona share this video, mona give me the thumbs up, please. Mona give me the thumbs up. Now let Mr. Ero, where I grow with, now teach me politics. And when we dey school, we dey do small politics. Oh, see my brother, oh, Bishop Bakere, you will live long. I beg. You get one day, I can't take your usual name, the thing say na another person. I can't talk to you roughly. I beg. I dey on my knees here. May you forgive me, Bishop Bakere, I beg. I would always think of you. Say when you sit down here, when some people go dey hammer you, beat you left, right, and center. Now as they play football, when you dey game, you dey play football. Now so some people they do. I not come see you again. And Fred come from me last show. Bishop Bakere, I beg, forgive me. Just have a place in your heart to forgive me what I did. Even Elvis, the CEO of NIGERIAN Watch, we even talk on this evening. Now say the thing, it be like say I want cry. I beg me you not vex. That is that. I think I'll dig out your number if my telephone don't come. We'll go for better still. May you still send me your number, make me and you talk. So I don't spend money for politics. I know how much you love me. I really know. I beg. So politics is something I just get passion for. I just take them as hobby. Be like game. As most people like football, like draft, what then they play. Me not sabi play draft. I get interest for football, but not so much. If you see the hat when I did wear before, I not wear am today. Now Arsenal, now they support. Mona say. So now so I be. So politics, I really know. So when we dey discuss politics, I dey always come out. Oshomole say no get house. Who told you that? Oshomole, for the whole Nigeria, na him be overall one time boss of the whole labour union. Na know wetin that one be. Oshiomhole suppose to get many things. In actual fact, if you say dem dey thief like that, dem dey thief for Nigeria. Na that im khaki, that comrade clothes, na im dey wear. As for Nigeria, e no so much there. Not the one wey dem dey talk for Naija watch say 500 million to buy land for Lagos. E no be like that. Land of 300,000 dey, 500,000 dey. You fit buy 10 of that. You create empire of your own. Na sand and cement, na all this thing be. The only thing wey you spend money for, na im be road. If finish, to build the structure no hard. Na the thing, the fittings wey dem dey put for inside, na there e dey expensive. Somebody wey serve as overall boss of national leader, dem dey give am tip na. Nobody wey no dey receive tip. You wan tell me say like everybody wey don serve for Nigeria no go get money? Look at, put it this way, governor dey get 700 million naira every month. Na our present governor wey can see, na increase am to, during the time wey Oshiomhole dey collect about 400 or 500 million every month. If he say no go spend am because dem no dey account for am, you can spend it the way you like. If na 3 months old you keep, you don turn to billionaire. But Oshiomhole not do am like that. You see all those people wey dey village, wey dey keep people, wey dey cause trouble, e make dem special adviser. Before, if you go to that if you say I like corruption, which one na that one be corruption? I don first tell una many times say governor na elephant. If dem ava efo, governor na elephant. I no wan waste una time today. Louis, e go soon come in. Oh, thank you, Bishop Akere. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God will bless you. Yeah, for you forgiving me, for you to forgive me for all the things when I talk that day. I no know say na you. The thing just, as the name just dey come, na so I just take throw away the word. Who be this one now? Marvin Barry. If I say make I talk to you now, I'm not fooling myself. I'm telling you the truth because I am a social guy. I am an outgoing guy, and awareness. Now they make me come out. If you can do it, come out on the social media and talk. No, it will be social. Define social. Then media. That is, report it yourself. So which one did they fool yourself for inside now? This is not the reason why you both take better pass black people. Report it yourself. Now they do. As you see and report on yourself. How might I fool myself now? All the things when I talk now true. Marvin begin Barry, job begin. Marvin, you dey jealous me. Okuta wegbene, still don't strong, not be some make Okuta strong. Me and you will not be class. So you not get anything where you want to talk. If you talk and say make you just wind me up, we no class in any way. Me and you go to any of the university in Great Britain or anywhere, we sit an exam in law or in social development or in development. If you have high marks than me go just shoot myself, I'll kill myself. Come out, I'll challenge you. So which one be fooling? For talking to Obaseki, for trying to analyze the policies? Is that an offense? You better pass me. Me will not talk to, I bet whoever did them may tell that guy what they call himself Marvin Barry. May go fool himself somewhere. If you don't like what you know they talk, switch off your telephone. Make only me they talk to myself. You hear? Better people will did there will God create. They watch me. Which time be now? About 64 people don't come out now. When they see Louis just now, then go come out more. May you can't do your, if you go see 5 people will go sit down, they watch you. Your mama will cry, go say, oh, my pikin don't talk to Christmas, or they see you. They say, you remember, oh, too. What there you are. So, Oshomole no take everybody enjoy Oshomole. Oshomole no rub it do dry like that. You know shag it do die. So what we are saying, thank you, Bishop Bakere. So what we are saying here is that politics now all of us be we just the reporter. I'm a politician now all of us be, or you could be any social analyst or social like Manuel Gbogun in a human rights activist. You can report it as you see. That is the new word. Not the aspect where you go wait for one journalist may come on they tell you everything. You can report it. And I choose to speak in pidgin English so that everybody can understand me. A lot of people live in Italy, a lot live in Russia. A lot of them will migrate come this new world, these developed countries. A lot of them never went to school, let alone speak good English. But by reporting it in pidgin English, a lot of people will be able to listen and digest. And I swear to God, if for Nigeria we dey use pidgin or our local language, the teacher dey use am take teach us for school, by now we Africans we for don invent a lot of things. A situation where you come dey learn new terms for different things really disturb us all head. Even then, we the Africans, all our parable, Bunama Mebu, Edomaru Mbogede, Kekere, where Dimaje school, Omarok Baro no Eti Mame, Kemigba Beramela. For those who know the year beneath, if I not go school, nobody go teach them where their papa, boundary of their papa rubber plantation pass. So we get our own philosophy. So now we not understand ourselves. Now believe say somebody not there educated because not they speak English. Now lie you lie. What about those in Germany? Eh? Caro Ibona make go see Binima, the way go take set trap, we go catch something if we go feed one. So that's what we are saying. Today we want to look into the policies where Obaseki just the talk. Now two things in the talk to this week now with one, he say the 30 billion. Eh? Today again I talk say inbound night grazing. Mona not let people they fool una. Let's be sincere. Eh? Which police will go to check Malam or Fulani for night? Una get police, we go to patrol, we go check them. Where they say they ban night grazing. All those now, diversionary just want remove una might come up from the thing we promise una make una not disturb am. Eh? Oshomole no probe Lucky Igbenedion. Person wey show Lucky Igbenedion na Obasanjo and Neni because of the way Igbenedion take behave. That one has to do with federal government, not the state. Only Oshomole in mouth dey hot, he just dey talk, say Igbenedion do this, Igbenedion do that. Igbenedion do this, Igbenedion do that. He carry all the land for Okada. NAIJA take sing. You not call them. Come to think of it. Now Lucky Igbenedion and Bright Igbenedion. Now I bring Oshomole come meet Igbenedion with them sponsor am to become governor. That's what actually happened. A situation whereby our governor, he not fair do councillor, he not work for Benin, he not do anything, not serve anybody for Edo. All of a sudden, he can't become economic chairman for Edo state government, who Oshomole head. Then later now, Oshomole wan come out. He hand over to am. Say may he be governor. Whereas experienced politicians they not give them. Eh? But today now they can't turn around, say make Oshomole begin to still control Edo, now make now put Obaseki there. It not be like that. It not work that way. That not be the honest truth. person like me, if na me, if I know say true I love Edo, I know say you don commit crime finish, then you come wan carry my head make you take clean am, I go just say I no dey do o. When you don accept am, na be say you be partner in crime. This is how I see it. Wey people go dey phone dey write bad comment for me, dey curse me. This is how I see it. Other people wey dey wey fight with Oshomole to make sure Oshomole be governor, hand over to them, they come hand over to you. Na trust. Then they never go too much now. You come dey talk say they wan make I bring Edo State government money, make them share. They ask am say, who ask you make you bring the money now? Breaking news I just hear now, somebody just tell me say Aduwawa fire. A fire don enter Aduwawa market. Breaking news. It's just happening. Now so they tell me, oh, no, I not did there, I never verify am. You see, a lot of things they happen for that Edo. Breaking news, they say fire don enter Aduwawa market. Now look, now Tony Kabaka go do that one again now. A situation where fire just dey enter market all the time. As a governor, will it not be nice? You put proper security and put correct safety procedure in place. Put what did they call them? Fire brigade there. Barry, now you dey senseless, so you know. I say if you don't like me, may you go to your house, go sit down. They say fire there, do what they say you are senseless. You will get sense now. What can you do? You cannot even type in and say I want phone it. May you contribute. May you tell us what Obaseki has done for Edo. You cannot. You do not have it. It's just to stay there after swallowing. I don't know which now Europe you do it. Don't swallow that improvised pounded yam and eat dead chicken with them put for freezer for years. Come they talk to me. Now so that one they talk yesterday. EFSCC. Make them go carry Oshomole. Make them carry the aircraft. Oshomole get aeroplane. Google am. Whether Oshomole get aeroplane, not they. Una just begin to talk like they go. This na people where they support Obaseki. They cannot even spell food. Don't say F-U-double-L. If you write English, you remain small, make you vomit. Madam, in wetin I don't come again, so Obaseki is doing great. Talk the thing we don't do now, una no go fit talk. We tell me, no. Today, wetin we dey talk today be say Obaseki, e dey divert us. Not because I curse am now, Imati Ebone. I say they divert us. I accuse am say they play diversionary method to take remove us. How the goat. I no cause am to take divert us, say you not do anything to keep us happy. First of all, you ban night grazing. Say make Fulani not dey graze for night. That's what you have done. True, may we talk am. We never get police wey go deal with kidnappers. Na night police will come dey look for malam wey dey carry goat dey waka. That na one. Number two, you talk say dem thief money, 30 billion, dem whack am, dem not do anything. Before dem comot, wey dem dey hand over to you, the money, they don't tell you say, na you source the money and na you carry out the bond. Because when Oshomole dey, na you dey help am. They write all the proposal to get money, loan from everywhere. To the point, Oshomole and Okonjo-Iweala, they quarrel before Oshomole come out and before Okonjo-Iweala come out. They quarrel well, if una like mona they turn me down. God dey. Now the truth I dey talk. They quarrel. Wawa body go ni re wo why agbon re na him go the right and come. As you want come out, they tell you say 25 billion they don't pay and may you pay the balance 8 billion. May the project continue. You deliberately refuse to pay. 4 years down the road, you can't bring the issue again. They call them thief. Whereas people, all of them are way involved, some of them still dey your government. I think una dey understand. Then when the matter came out now, son of man, me or Kagbe can come out, can they try to explain am to our people, say as it be, they can't cost me. Eh? Una can't dey cost me. But now the truth, anybody who like that woman will begin dey curse POI, curse Oshomole, curse everybody. E not dey aware, e not just know, e just hear am say that they talk about 30 billion. E no even cost a bit cost 30 billion, say 3 billion. EFSCC, they call Obaseki Erima Baba. And the senior Obaseki, they call him Baba. I think una here. Maybe if I go prison for the benefit, make I do better, I ready to go. May put me for jail. You hear? May put me for jail. May put me for jail. You hear? Happy Queen, thank you very much. But they were moment, now you go jail, may them put me for jail. See, Marvin Barry, you do me a favor tonight. You do justice to a lot of people, a lot of viewers tonight. If you can phone in and explain what Obaseki has done, then everything will be okay. I'm going to let, I don't know, Alois, please, if you are watching, a lot of people want to listen to your analysis. Can you phone this number, +44 78 88 88 94 66? And not only Alois alone. Anybody can phone in. If you think Obaseki is right for blowing the whistle after 4 years, and why not blow the whistle from the time 2016 when he was sworn in about the 30 billion naira fraud, or and the night grazing ban wey just announced. If una think say all this night grazing not be diversionary, say na wayo, not be wayo, because Obaseki, the way they look at am, if they look this Fulani herdsmen, they treat them with kid gloves. Be like say they tap them for their shoulder, say una do well, fear not, let them, not let Obaseki talk to them, deal with them as Yoruba people deal with them. If una think say not be diversionary, please phone my number +44 78 88 88 94 66. We want to hear from you. Not only me go the reporter and broadcaster. I want everybody to contribute, because I for one believe that it's diversionary. Why would, after 4 years, now you can't talk about money, 30 billion? That's not a lot of money, big money. We're supposed to be the centers. If you say now only that one you just do for the first 4 years or the whole 8 years we then give you to make sure say they see, now be say this governor na correct governor. But you not do one. You not do anything. You kept quiet. Now when they come, they say you not go get second term, those things can't they happen. You can't get a lot of support from Benin people, and a lot of the Edo people will support you. A lot of them do not actually understand, say, Edo, Afema, Isha, Okbama, if they don't understand that. If they understand that to the level, I don't think you will enjoy a lot of support which you are enjoying today. And today, you see me here, I never sleep. I sit down here to talk, to try and kick you, to try and give Edo the dividends of democracy. And if you don't, it will be a big disappointment. And you yourself, Obaseki, you know for sure, without opposition, politics is not straightforward. And without opposition, politics is not a game. That is dictatorship. My occupation, I be farmer, both in UK and in Nigeria. Besides that, I'm a trader, big trader, big trader. Even for London, I get market stores. For North England, because people like you don't understand the difference between London and England or United Kingdom. People like Marvin Barry. So I've just told you my occupation, but I trained as a development administrator from the University of Wales in Swansea. Now there I go school. To make it better, I work to pay my school fees. They just start with the come. Hello. Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Go ahead.
Yeah, are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you, my great boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this your program, I just really want to follow you up. But with the way you are talking sometimes, I begin to be confused. You understand me?
Yeah.
How? You listen to me.
I'm listening, boss.
Election came and election is done already. You understand?
Yeah.
You're supposed to at least, yeah, you're supposed, because you can see different things of what is doing in Nigeria. In schools, the infrastructure, the life, the way he's following everything up. And even those people that have embezzled money like Oshomon that is saying now.
Yeah.
Okay, like the water storm, you are seeing the way everything's are going. You live in London.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay, the water storm in London, they show everything in television. I think you saw it.
Yes.
Have you ever seen such flood here, right here in London? No. So are you not supporting that what Oshomon did, that he did it well, that he was right?
No, I'm not support to Shomole. No, I'm not support to Shomole.
Generally, what you are saying, it's like you are supporting just Oshomole.
No, you got me wrong. You got misapprehension. You got mis. Okay, go ahead, talk.
I came up your program. You always wrong past setting more. It's not the best as a man. Sir, excuse me, you will talk. As a man, you're supposed to at least say the good side of that, so you have advantage and disadvantage. You're supposed to say the good side of Obaseki and the bad side of him. But all you are just saying is always bringing Oshomole. As a man, you are a politician. That's the best thing to educate some people about the politics in the industry. No.
Mr. Paul, let's take it one step after the other. Thank you for calling.
Yeah.
You see, you called me a politician. That's maybe you may be right or you may be wrong. But can you on one day tell me where I have, if I have insulted insulted Obaseki for once? No. But I told you that it's Obaseki that made me to get my land back with the CDA.
No, listen.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. Listen, what I want to let you know, like this program, I see people are writing up. You can be reading what the comment people are commenting. Everybody are listening to you. If what you are really saying, is nice or you are saying the right thing,
yeah,
people will listen to you right here. You understand me?
Yeah.
And they will know exactly. You see their comment, they are coming to tell us exactly what you are saying. What you are saying is right. But when people are commenting negatively to what you are doing, you know that what you are doing, in fact, we are not doing election. The election has come and it's gone. So at least tell us what
Mr. Paul, thank you very much for Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Mr.
sir.
Paul, for your
Thank you, sir.
feedback. Please, just 1 second, don't go yet. Um, you live in London, and you know about Labour Party and the Tory Party. There must be people, like you may rightly notice, or maybe you may have noticed that last election, a lot of people in the diaspora supported our amiable governor, and that is the person of Godwin Noel Obaseki. But out of all, you will expect that you will have some people, opposition. Do you know the advantages of opposition? Do you have friends? Do you have friends who oppose you and you have friends who flatter you? That is what we are doing here. Obaseki watched this channel very well, this platform, and he knows that what I'm doing is normal. People must criticize. And I'm happy you mentioned that I am a politician. I come from APC. Election has come and gone. That we all agreed. But it goes on. It doesn't just end like that. In your school days, in your young age, you may have read the Animal Farm. You know, every human being is a politician. I'm a presenter. I leave it all open. I've accused. It's up to you, people like you, to come up and say, hey, my friend, Obaseki has, in the field of education, he has built more school, or he has renovated more school, or he has trained more teachers. In the field of social, go and check the hospitals. They are now working. Nobody is going to private health and is free health in some areas. In the field of economics, Obaseki is doing well. A lot of investment are trickling in. This is what I expect from you. I am not seeing, you have seen. That is the essence of this project. It's not only to come to Europe and work and send money to our families, to our siblings in Africa. We should be able to transfer technology, transfer development to our people in Edo State. That is what we are doing. Please do not be sentimental about it. Obaseki we're talking about, he knows that he expects it. He knows that he will expect it. You need to see what
No,
Oshomole.
you will talk, sir. You will talk, sir. Listen, let me give you one thing.
Yeah,
Let me give you one thing.
yeah.
Like what I was trying to tell you, you are saying different things. Obaseki is already doing. You listen, I just listen to me just for 1 second. You are saying different things Obaseki is doing. Like the park is doing. Like different things is doing. Like the solar energy is trying to bring like the school, like everything. You are saying you take in more ideas. You take in more things that he should do, that you want him to do. You see, like the day he went to water this thing, they don't understand that those are also people that are doing those bikes and things. The problem that is going to stop it, those breathing, that is easy. Listen, I know that those bikes men supported him when he was doing his election.
I understand. You said that the thing is doing like those park in the United Kingdom, where we live today. Park is meant for local government or private individual. That is not an achievement to us. Only in Benin, and the park is not a bus stop, a motor park without a motor park without bus stops.
When he finished building the park, you know that it's going to bring many people are going to invest into that park.
No, wait. It's going to bring. It's going to bring after 4 years. It's going to bring. It's going to bring after 4 years. It is we have to pressurize him to work more. You understand? If you still keep clapping for him, he won't do anything.
What do you want to do? Don't bring one. Okay, you bring some suggestions. All right, here. Let's learn from you.
Okay, you want to learn. You want to learn from. You want. You want. You.
You bring up your own idea and see that it can work on it. You are not bringing it. You are not helping it.
My own idea is we have a lot of state corporations like the Bender Cement Factory, the Bender Brewery, the bended glass industries, the bended salt, they need to be revamped. We have to bake the cake first. It is like somebody who, the biblical parable, which say God called them, gave this one 5 denarii and gave the other one 5 this and asked them to go. After some day, he called them, where is your money? One said, I just go dig my own for inside ground. The other one saying, taking your trade. You get allocation, hallelujah, money from Abuja. We want that money invested in all those state corporations to create employment and at the same time, bake the cake first. Then from the dividend, we can provide infrastructures. Nothing stopping us since our position in the whole of Nigeria. We live in the Middle West, in the middle of Nigeria. We want a trailer park, a big center park where every goods going to other parts of the nation, to the hinterland, they stop over in Nedo and spend some money. We want that chunk of industry, that chunk of economy that will make Edo great again. We are just talking about Benin City alone now. This man is not making any plan for the Edo Central, the Edo North. It's only Benin we are still dragging with now. If we calculate approximately what he has so far received from Abuja as hallelujah money, it's about 600 billion naira. Does Edo look like a place that has been spent 600 billion? We don't clap. You see Boris Johnson. You see everybody, people batter him. They tell him this, that's what they want, that's what they don't want, this is what I want. It's just a pity that at the moment the opposition party that is supposed to be doing it, they all gone quiet. We in diaspora, people like us, you and I, we need to transfer development.
Sir, we go to Nigeria every time.
Yeah.
We go to Nigeria every time. We the people that have eyes, like we that have eyes, we are seeing really the good things this man is doing. Okay, like what?
Tell me now, tell me.
Like this park, listen, like this park, this trailer park or this stock park that you just said before. If really, this program you are now bringing that suggestion, people will talk into it. Tell them, say it, listen, he will listen. That is you are giving your own ideas. According to criticizing what he has already done, you bring up your ideas. Maybe you have more ideas. Bring all those ideas. That is what we want. Not you coming criticizing what.
No, I'm not criticizing him. I'm only just explaining. He brought out what if it was the top tonight's topic is that let us look at the 30 billion naira fraud and the night grazing ban. It's up to you. From this, people will bring suggestion that this is how they want it and this is how they don't want it. It's a suggestion. It's a suggestion. Not to stop our governor from floating a shipping line from Edo line. We've been the first state to produce a transport corporation from Midwest line. All these years, by now we're supposed to have an airline, have our own shipping line. It's not happening. It's not building on what he met on ground. The only way you can talk to him is this. And by so doing, a lot of people, private investors like you and I, if you have money, those are areas you can invest in. That is the essence of this talk. Try to trigger, activate our people to participate, popular participation in politics.
Some people say they want to shift Gelegele to Olo, for example. That this year they are still working on it from the different investments.
What are they still working on? What are they still working on? Yes, the Gelegele port happens to be my constituency where I come from.
You said in your previous program. Okay, have you asked how far they have gone about it?
My brother, yes, I love my state and I keep asking. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Nothing. I swear to God, I brought money out. I bought big chunk of land for me to to build hotels and everything with the hope that once the Gelegele port does trigger off, there will be an economic process. My own contribution. Nothing is happening there. Before that Gelegele port, there is where they kill those Oyibo people. That place would have been a very historical tourist. That place is a press. The moat where they go put for there, the cenotaph where they put for there, is inside bush. Where they kill the white people. If you come, I'll take you around. I'll show you the area. I'll show you. Not be documentary. Go see face to face. The river, just the tiny river in Mangrove Swamp area. You see the. I'll tell you everything. Nothing is happening. What we want is create, bake the cake. Okay, my brother, make I talk one. Let me tell. I know I'm not criticizing much. I'm only discussing it. Let me tell you this. Is it?
That one is more important. Let's discuss it because that's what all of us want is because it will bring more investors. It will bring more things to Benin.
What you mean the port?
Yes.
My brother, listen again. Let me explain.
Imagine, like the last I took to Nigeria, from Lagos to Benin, how much I take to those places are not those army before going to Benin.
Ekadolo. I know. Me, I don't see all those type of things. We know. See, let me explain this to you. It's not economically viable anymore. It's not economically. Yeah. It's no more economically viable to have a port in Benin. How many miles from Benin to Koko, Sapele and Warri? How many miles from to Warri? There is a port in Sapele and there is a port in Warri, so we don't need it.
The one you said you want to do with it's like you are not following up the program. Now, I'm telling you that the support is not going to the
it's going to Ologbo.
Yes, that's you are not following up. You are not following up again. They said the main support is going to Ologbo, not Gelegele. Like when Ologbo is congested, they will take some of those containers to Gelegele.
You are talking about a dry port. Do you know what is a dry port? Dry port. Let me explain what is a dry port. If it's a dry port, that means when your container arrives Lagos, Hausa people, the northerners, they do have it. Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. It's not coming by ship. It's not coming by sea. They will use trailer to carry your container to Benin. Then you come and clear it in Benin. That is a good plan. You understand? But then you pay more. The Kaduna people, they have it for years. It's not a new invention. And by now, that one is easy to manage. Just all you need is a secured warehouse. But I can assure you, in the next 2 years, that thing will not materialize. How many people are actually importers in Benin, in Edo?
Are you sure you see that? You are taking it wrong. People that are
there. Your line is going bad. My brother, your line is going bad. I don't know if you like to stop it and phone back again so that the line will be clear, please. My brother, we can see how people who are supporting our amiable governors. Most of them do not. Hello, Alois. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Alois. Alois is back again. Go ahead. Talk to our people. Keep talking.
Louis is back. Yeah, sorry, I know you phoned me earlier to come and speak to the fans.
Thank you. Yes.
Sorry, I was a bit busy in a meeting.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that to disturb you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I was just listening a while ago from when you were talking about some port in Nigeria.
Mr. Derek, keep talking. I just want to get the door for my boys. 1 second, I'll be with you. Just keep talking.
Okay. You know, I'm not, yeah, I'm not really sure. You were saying something. Is it regarding the port in Benin or what you call the Benin City port? I'm not sure is that what you were asking me about. So the Benin Stormwater Project and night grazing. Oh God. Just give it a moment. Hello, are you there?
Hello, Alois, I'm hearing you. So I would be happier. I would be happier if you can put some touches, if you can say something concerning the 30 billion fraud, the update, and the night grazing and the dry port, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you know, say this, I'm a bit getting tired with your friends when you talk about what happens in Edo State.
Yeah.
It's very funny. You know, whenever I come on your program, so I just try to educate the people on the realities of things in Nigeria and the realities of things in government. So I'm not really interested in talking about people saying if we just maybe start with the Benin port. I know the last time I was talking to you on this channel.
Yeah.
So I started by saying our politicians or our leaders need to be sincere with the people.
That's true.
Because the problem is a lot of people, they just watch on social media or they watch on hearsay.
Yeah.
And they make up their mind and say, oh, this governor is performing, that governor is performing. Fake news.
Yeah.
So fake news has been existing in Nigeria for the past 50 years.
Yeah.
That is what the government has been giving to the people.
Yes.
And they still keep giving it to them today. So regarding the Gele port, anybody that is sensible, anybody that understands economics or understands business, in his search, you will know that there is nothing like a Gele port. Nothing like that exists.
Yeah.
That is the reality. Why do I say Gele port does not exist?
Mr. Alois, just 1 second. This thing is reconnecting. Can you hear me, or it's just reconnecting? Is
I
the
can
net
hear you.
Okay, no, the network. Are you watching?
Yeah, I can see you. I can see you.
You can't hear what I'm saying on the screen.
See you. I can see you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
I can hear you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear you. So I think there is nothing like Gele pot. That is the reality of life.
Yeah.
So, you know, politicians, they don't like to speak the truth. They like to say things to keep the people busy.
Yes.
So why do I say there's something like Gelegele Port? You know, the last time you came on here, you asked me about the Gelegele Port. I told you that was 4, 5, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I told you there is nothing like Gelegele Port. Even the Minister of Transportation even confirmed it in an interview 3, 4 weeks ago. I'll play the interview a little bit of time. So why did I say there's nothing like Gelegele Port?
Wait, Mr. Alois, this thing is reconnected. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
You can hear what we are saying?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go ahead and talk, because it's just saying reconnecting.
Go ahead and talk, because it's just saying reconnecting. So, the reason I say there is no Gelegele Port is for you to have a seaport.
Yeah.
There is what you call an economic reason for it.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
And number two, there's what you call an evacuation corridor.
Yeah.
So when you do the analysis, the business analysis and the evacuation corridor, Edo State, in a way, it's an inland state.
Yes.
In a way. So what you have in Edo State is a small river that comes past there.
Yeah.
Now, in modern shipping, the ship you have are what you call these super ships. That's what companies use to transport containers these days because it saves cost, it's more environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
So those ships only go to deep sea, deep water.
Yeah.
So that is why you see today there is what you call the Lekki Deep Sea Port being built in Lagos.
Yeah.
Because the Lekki Deep Sea Port will be the most modern seaport in Nigeria, and it's going to be a deep sea port for big container ships.
Mr. Paul, are you there? Mr. Paul, you can. Are you listening? Because all the time you keep both are sunlight of our sun. Because you will not understand what we're saying here. Please, can you understand the way Mr. Alois is explaining things? Now, Mr. Alois, go ahead, please. Hello, go ahead.
So the Lekki Deep Sea Port, which will be completed in 2022 or 2023,
yeah.
So it's going to be the deepest and the biggest seaport in Nigeria. So now, why is Mr. Obaseki talking about a seaport in Benin? Obviously, it's very good as a campaign jingle.
Yeah.
It's also very good because historically the British came to Benin through that place. The
Yeah.
British never saw it as a port. It was a river to them or just a landing spot. So Mr. Obaseki has aspirations, but there's what you call in business sometimes. In business, you can have a very good product. What I mean by a very good product, that you can gather your couple of your friends in the house now and say, let's design this product. They will design it. But that product, if you take it to the market, it's not going to sell. So that is what the Gelegele Seaport is. So one, there is no evacuation corridor in Edo because one, I'll give you simple, there's a seaport in Lagos.
Yeah.
There's a seaport in Delta State. In fact, there's going to be almost 2 seaports in Delta State.
Yeah.
So there's a seaport in River State.
Yeah.
So there's a seaport being planned for Akwa Ibom, and there's a seaport being planned for Cross River. Now, if you look at the Cross River side of it, of Nigeria,
yeah.
The reason a seaport makes sense in the Cross River Akwa Ibom corridor because it is in the eastern part of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So if you look at that part of Nigeria, there, that deep sea port can actually serve part of southern Cameroon, and it can also serve part of northern Nigeria, all the way from Taraba to Borno and to Zamfara, those parts of northeast. So
Yeah.
there's an economic reason. So all you need to do, the ship lands in Cross River or Calabar, and there's a super highway from there to take it to that part of the north. So that is why any company or any business will want to invest $1.5 billion to build a seaport. That is the minimum you need. It's $1.5 billion.
And we don't have it.
Edo State does not have $1.5 billion. So Lagos State is building a seaport of 1.5 billion plus because there's an economic reason for Lagos. There's evacuation corridor in Lagos.
Yeah.
So from Lagos you can take goods to Ibadan, you can take goods to the north, you can take goods to the western part of Nigeria all the way.
Yeah.
But Edo State doesn't have it. So even if those state decides to, let's pretend it has it, you have Delta State, which is almost inside the ocean.
Yeah.
And the oil company there is based in Delta all the way down. So why will you have ports in Delta State and you not have ports in Edo State? It doesn't make any financial reason. So I'll give you a simple example. That's why I say sometimes our politicians are liars. If you go back to Nigeria today, we have about about 25 airports in Nigeria.
Yes.
As of today.
Yeah.
So we have about 25 airports. If you go and check those 25 airports in the past 4 to 5 years, only about 4 or 5 of them has been profitable.
Yes.
When I say profitable, only about 4 or 5 of them is actually meeting their own expenses to be able to pay the salary and pay everything. So those airports are probably the airport in Lagos, the airport in Abuja, and I think the one in Ibadan or whatever airport.
Yeah.
So you have all these 25 airports scattered everywhere, including the Benin airport. They cannot even pay their own expenditure or their own salary.
Paul,
So
I hope you are listening. Please give me a thumbs up, please. Just share this video, please.
So I'll give you a simple example.
Yeah.
The Loring airport, only generated in a period of 4 or 5, only generated 437 million naira. That's what it generated.
I think the year.
Then of that generation, only 264 million was collected. I can tell you, do you know how much is the expenses for that period? The expenses was 2.4 billion naira. So the shortfall of 2.19 billion will have to be paid by the government of Nigeria to fund the airport. So what does that mean? That means that those airports you have, the money that's supposed to be spent for education, for electricity, for roads, for industry, they'll not be using it to pay for all these projects.
Gigantic project infrastructure that is not beneficiary to anybody.
Yes, because the governors love to go for this gigantic project. Because people say, oh, the governor has built an airport, he has built a port, he has built this.
Yeah.
But whereas at the end of the day, the money that's supposed to use to build schools, to build hospitals, will now be used to pay for the salary and the overhead of all these projects, which is not going to bring money.
That's right, yeah.
So that's what the people don't understand. So for the Gele seaport, I think those state government can have there is not a deep sea port. They can have like an inland port. Or a river port. So, come to think of it, the truth of the matter is that when Mr. Obaseki was speaking to the investors or the planners or the Chinese people, he was not actually selling to them a seaport. That's not what he was selling to them.
Yeah.
What he was selling to them was a river port.
That's right.
But in public, he was selling a seaport. So I think more recently, he has gradually started saying it's a river port. Yeah. So that's what he was selling. But that river port is also dependent on the Lekki deep sea port. So he is trying to ask the guys constructing the Lekki deep sea port and say to them, okay, if you finish constructing the Lekki deep sea port, can you just give me a channel to come to Benin as a river port?
Yes.
So it's like, you understand, it's like you bought a generator in your house. Somebody will just behind your street and say, please, Oga, let me give you 200 naira. Let me just draw wire from your generator.
Yeah.
That is the idea.
Mr. Alois, 1 second. Let me just answer one question. Somebody just asked how many seaports in the UK? UK is a high production area, an advanced country, whereby a lot of export and import are really fully operational. UK is very, very rich. We are not. From Gelegele Port to Sapele is about 30, it's not up to 30 miles. From Gelegele Port, from Gelegele River to Sapele is about 20 miles if you go by canoe. And from Gelegele Port or from Benin City Ring Road to Warri is 63 miles. In the UK, The ports are about 100, 200 miles apart. We have the Tilbury port. Then up about another 50 or 60 miles, you have the Sheerness port. Then when you go up north, you have one in Teesside. Then up in Carlisle, there is another one there. So in Wales, not all these ports are operational. This is a country that has fought, colonized almost the whole world. Our own, we are only receiving import, receiving just import alone. Very few export activities, and we have enough port. Just listen to Al Lewis, what he's saying. The mega port in Lekki, the giant port in Lekki, and the one in Akwa Ibom, Port Harcourt, Lagos. So all these ports are there because the natural resources, what God has created, the ocean. So in a nutshell, what we are saying here, Gelegele port is not economically viable. Mr. Alois, go ahead.
Yes, I think what you're trying to say or what you're asking is, it's not really how many seaports the UK has or how many seaports Nigeria has to have. The question they have to ask, you know what I said? I said, what is the economic reason for having a port?
Yes.
The UK has several economic reasons for having a port. Because one, the UK is a maritime corridor in the whole world. It's always been a center of trade. It's always been a distribution channel. Don't forget all the trade in the world back before 1800 or before they were all done through the UK. So there's a demand for it. So do you hear me?
I'm listening. I'm watching you. Can you see me?
Yes. So if you look at those states, okay, let's go back to economic reason. Let me just make it easy for this person.
Yeah.
If I can ask, let me even ask you, which is the biggest industry in those states?
Plantain.
Plantain
and Gary.
Every Nigerian state does some form of agriculture.
Plantain and Gary. We not get industry.
Yes, you've answered the biggest industry in those states. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
The biggest industry in those states is education.
Yes.
It's education. Although it's not an industrial state, you can go to the likes of Onitsha and the rest, or Ogun State, or even Ibadan. They are not industrial states. So why do you want to waste the scarce government resources to do feasibility studies, to do different studies for a port, which everybody knows does not have an evacuation corridor? You don't build a port just to come and serve Edo State. You already have 2 ports in Delta and ports in other places. And secondly, so even before I continue talking about this port, if you even look at what has happened in Nigeria in the past 6, 7, 1 year, sometimes when you talk to me about this Benin port, I always use one word. I said the train has already left the station. Well, why do I say that?
Yeah.
There's already a train that has gotten to Edo North. The Ajakuta rail line has gotten to Edo North.
Yeah.
So there's a rail line connecting Lagos to Ibadan all the way to Apapa port.
Yeah.
So in the next 2, 3, 4 years, there's going to be a rail line all the way even from Lagos to Edo State, all the way from the coastal line to Calabar. So you don't need a port in Benin because there's going to be a railway that will bring these containers from Lagos. So sometimes you have to project properly. So why are you spending scarce resources trying to bring an inland port in Benin, which will always call like 100 or 200 containers for a small place, when 2 or 3 years going forward, there's going to be a rail line being connected to Benin, and those rail lines can bring the containers from Lagos for Ibadan.
1 second. I think una dey hear. This now where for economics you have to think about choice. Most effective economic advantage. Everybody read that for school where you have economic advantage over the others. So you can see all this. One they ask me say leave Obaseki alone. We are not talking about Obaseki now. We are just analyzing his economic policies at this point in time. But most people would not then turn it to be that you are disturbing Obaseki. No one. For Edo to move forward, that is what we are saying. I swear by Almighty God, please Google Mondale Ohuimue. If you can spell Mondale, Mondale, Ohuimue, Ohuimumwen. I am one of the very first people who first asked for Gelegele Port. It's there in all the newspaper in their archives, but it will come out on Google. I am not lying. But later part, I sat down, I look at it, I said, if they go put port there now, what you go to carry from Gelegele, Gari or Plantain? That is what we are saying. It's not viable. How many people the ship container go Nigeria from Edo? Okay, it can serve other northern states. Good. But how many Hausa people, northerners, they be importers? Zero. Go ahead, Mr. Alois.
No, I think they are getting it wrong. And even if you put a port in Benin, it cannot serve the northern states.
No, that's what they are thinking.
So it cannot serve the northern state because that place is a river. It's not a deep sea. All the port you are building now is deep sea port.
And that is why Obaseki is leaving it. Obaseki is not interested talking about it, but he's finding it difficult to tell the people this thing is not it's not viable. He's finding it difficult. That is what I suspect. Mr. Clifford said I should let you talk to them. Please go ahead, talk.
So it's just like you hearing now in the Western country now. What they are saying is that the companies should start building electric cars.
Yeah.
So you go and open a company in London now or in America and start building a petrol car.
Yeah.
In 5 or 6 years time, your company will go to zero because you've made a mistake in your business plan.
That's true.
So the reality of the matter is that Edo State does not have an evacuation corridor for sheep.
Yeah.
What is evacuation corridor? An evacuation corridor means that when you have a port, you are able to serve multiple locations and multiple businesses. Edo State does not have it. So the state that have it is Lagos, Delta, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, and River.
Yeah.
Now, somebody said the port in Delta is not working. Yes. So if the port in Delta is not working, it's left for the federal government to make it to work.
Yeah.
So if you already have a port as your next door neighbor, so why are you going to waste your scarce resources as a governor to do feasibility studies, to do front-end engineering? So those are waste of money. You can actually spend that money on other areas. So if you think I don't know what I'm saying, let me play you a video of the transport minister speaking on Channels TV this was 2 weeks ago. So you can see if he actually mentioned Gelegele Port.
I beg, play for 3 or 4 minutes, please.
And so you've explained the reason behind extending the rail track up until... Are you hearing?
Yeah.
But if a lot of Nigerians would like to know the volume of trade between Niger and Nigeria, or some of those landlocked countries neighbors. Those are questions you don't answer. You don't ask transportation. You ask the Ministry of Industries. First is that there's a huge volume of trade between those landlocked countries with the coastal states, but we're not benefiting from it because we don't have, let's say, transportation infrastructure. What if we have to provide that infrastructure to enable us to be competitive? Our seaports are not competitive. What this government has done is to create 2 things. First, create rail transportation to the seaports, and at the same time, build new seaports. There are new seaports that we built in Bonny, and now want to be built in Warri. And then the Akwa Ibom State government has just gotten approval to build one deep seaport also. So when you do that, you create infrastructure that makes you competitive. When you can't make competitive with countries like Togo and with countries like Benin Republic, and I don't see why we shouldn't even put them behind us in terms of competition. But we don't have the infrastructure. I really remember what Fashola said in the cabinet, where he said you were wearing the uniform you wore 17 and 30 or 40. It was tears to pieces. Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Hello.
I'm hearing
So
you.
I don't know if you heard it when
It's
you
not
mentioned
it's
the
not all that audible, but the viewers can see, can know that something is gone. Go out and just summarize what they were saying.
so that the reporter asked him about the railway and the ports. So you could hear him when he mentioned Bonny, deep sea port in Bonny. He mentioned Delta. He mentioned Akwa Ibom, which
Yeah.
has just been approved 1.5 billion.
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. So if the federal government itself knows that a deep sea port is viable in Benin,
Yeah.
this is 5 years of Obaseki or 5 years of APC government, they would have approved it a long time ago. So you understand?
Yeah.
So what the government is doing is to actually create like what you have in Kaduna, which is an inland port. It's more like a container depot.
Yes.
They will drop goods in Lagos or in Ibadan, then use a small boat to pull it to Benin.
We call it a tug or a barge.
To pull it to Benin. But the reality is the train has already left the station. There's no need going for that because at the end of the day, the states are now being connected by railway. So you might as well wait for the railway and spend the money on other things and just create a container depot in your state.
Simple.
A container depot. Because the problem is we have politicians who don't like to speak the truth. You know, our people always talk about China.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that in China in 1978, the people in China, in main China, in the villages, they didn't have fridges and TV. In 1978, this was when Nigeria was having the oil boom and the rest.
Yeah.
But today, they are great. But why are they great? The Chinese leader there, Deng Xiaoping, when he went to Japan, then he sent people to come to England and to Germany to see what was going on outside.
Yeah.
But when he got to Japan, he was surprised that what he has been seeing on TV and radio, people were saying that they are really primitive and whatever. When he saw the development in Japan, development in England, in Germany, and poor people in England, poor people in Japan have fridges, they have TV.
Yeah.
So he went back to China.
Yeah.
So I called a conference of the Communist Party.
Yeah.
So I can give you quotes that he said in 1978 that he started modernizing China. This is the same thing that is happening in Nigeria today, that our people, they easily get deceived by politicians who come on TV or radio and just tell them, I'm a happy governor, I'm a happy this. Let me read the quote for you. Deng Xiaoping in the conference said, listen to me, said, the key was to reject ideology.
Yeah.
From now on, we must seek the truth from facts. We have to think about what we have done. We are too poor to be backward. I honestly feel sorry for the people. From now on, we must embrace truth, facts, and science, and open the market condition for the country.
Yeah.
The time has come to liberate our minds.
Yeah.
So it was the same cock and bull story politicians tell Nigerians today. They will say, oh, you see what the government is doing is this. They will just believe it.
There are so many. They will just be our own. I mean, our people come to Europe and America now, developed country. Instead of them to learn how to make fridge and freezers, make radio, they are busy insulting people on social media. How can we develop?
Yeah, because
since the government didn't send them to come and learn how to get technology and transfer technology, they are now busy talking on social media and insulting people. Leave Obaseki alone. Leave Obaseki alone. They will tell you, say he's doing great job. Mr. Lewis, please go ahead. Speak to them.
No, like I said, our people need to understand that fact matters, truth matters.
Yes. Yeah.
So there is no governor that is not performing one way or the other.
Yeah.
In Nigeria. Even Sani Abacha did some stuff. Obasanjo did some stuff. There is no president or one doesn't perform. The fact is, always ask for more. Put them in their shoes.
Yeah.
Let them know that you don't demand little. So, like you're always talking about this, your governor Obaseki. I have in front of me. This is a white paper that he presented when he was seeking re-election. So I heard you saying to your people, tell me the project that this man has done.
Make una listen to the white paper.
So obviously every leader has their leadership style. His leadership style is different from the leadership style of the previous governor. It's different from Lucky Connection. It's different from Mr. Oshomole.
Yeah.
So it's different. So
that's true.
I pulled out the white paper which he presented when he was running for second term. This was the white paper he presented to INEC and to the different body.
Just summarize it.
So the white paper has 27 projects completed. 27 projects.
Yeah.
So I can read it for you. So because a lot of people but they don't even know the project he has done.
Okay, 27. Tell now what a 27 project now on NIGERIAN.
The number one project listed was Edo Job Initiative.
Yes. 200,000 jobs.
That is not a project.
No.
That is just an executive action. You put a computer somewhere. So that is not what should be celebrated.
Okay. Una dey hear o.
He said the Edo Innovation Hub. Like I know it was the technical college that was converted and renovated, the Benin Technical College, and put computers.
What damn it?
It was a renovated project. So they said the Edo Best Education Reform. I don't know what that one is.
Yeah.
Then he said open new central hospital as his project. He said the Edo Production Center. So then he said Wabizigan launch. Wabizigan. He said the Government Science and Technical College.
The people where they cost me not know this one, no.
So he said be signed into law establishing College of Agriculture. Then a mountain garden housing, 10,000 teachers trained, industrial courts, Lucky Way constructed, new and better Edo State TMA, new template for revenue collection, pension scheme set up, distributed over 1 million textbooks, fight against human trafficking, Benin Onchi Road rehabilitated, Benin Ozagbon. So I've looked at the list here. I hardly see any capital project here. So is that renovation or maybe like
Mr. Alois, can I just commend you for this? You have tried, at least you've said some now. But most people commenting on this thing, they can't, I swear to God, they're not fit talk any of these things. So now to just cost me.
I think
they cannot even say one or two what you just analyzed now, the project E. Am I the innovative technical college or where technical skill? Go ahead.
No. Like I said, we have to learn to live by facts because I come on when you talk to me. I always look at the facts before I can speak. So I try to compare it with the previous governors who ruled those states. So I think somebody is talking about Ogbemudia. So I try to look at the project the governor Ogbemudia did when he was governor of Edo State.
Yeah.
So, from my own research from there, what I saw in his terms in Edo State, there were a lot of projects done. So one of them is...
One person just asked, what has Oshomole done? Can you just forget Ogbemudia's administration was just at wartime. Project for wartime is quite different from what you get now. But Ogbemudia, in natural fact, had very good developmental plans, which he did. Most of these people are abusing me, cursing me now. They don't know what is development, what is developmental plan, 10-year development plan or anything. If not the coups that disturb Ogbemudia and Nigeria as a whole, Nigeria would have far long be better than what the stage it is today. Please give us just a few information on Oshomole's achievement.
I don't have Oshomole's record in front of me. We have to pull it out. We have to pull it out for you. I don't have them here.
I do know of the red roof. I do know about the road, the construction and road rehabilitations. And then the industrial project, Oshomole, I don't know what to score him on a capital project, or I mean on industrial. You understand? So, but I do. Everybody knows that Oshomole tried very well. Oshomole tried well. Go reach the two Oshomole do for Benin now small. If you go to Edo North, where he comes from, they look at Oshomole as their second god. In actual fact, he created that infrastructure that will enable produce from the down hinterland to the urban cities. So, Mr. Al Lewis, can you talk a bit on the 30 billion scam Oshomole and Obaseki did, the Chagos?
I don't know whether it is a scam or. Before I just go into that, I think all the governors, like I said earlier, just now, all the governors do a project one way or the other. Whether you have the Oshomole, or you have Governor Obaseki, or you have Governor Igbenedion, so they all have their things they've done, which is either positive or not positive. So they've all touched people's life in one way or the other.
Yes.
But the fact is, with Mr. Oshomole, he also entered into those states a different type of governance, which was more developmental. So,
that's true.
So he also has his own style of politics or ruling, which some people may also not like. So I'm trying to find a document here. I do understand the World Bank actually produced a document under Oshomole, which actually commended him when it comes to road development and the cost per road.
Atikuna here, they say World Bank commended Oshomole. Una know what will be commendation. They say commend Oshomole, the prison. Why World Bank not praise Obaseki now? I've been never rich. Hello, I say why World Bank never commend Obaseki?
Maybe the time will come.
8 years time, 4 years time, they will praise him.
Maybe the time will come. So what I'm trying to say is, so the report I read by him were about the road. So the issue of is it the storm project you're talking about?
Yes, the 30 billion storm project.
Yeah, we talked about this the last time, but the truth of the matter, like I explained before, I think our politicians need to be open with the people. So I think majority of the problem we have in Nigeria and those states is like there's a lot of jingles, a lot of buzzword. Yeah. What I mean by buzzword, adjectives, which is to say like fraud, which is to say like not performing, which is to say the governor is performing, which is to say the governor is not performing. There's a lot of adjectives being used.
Yeah.
So I think the problem is that there is a lot of people don't understand what this storm project is. That is part of the problem. And the people in government don't want to explain because they like to exploit it to divide the people.
Yeah.
So the whole stormwater project is made up of a stormwater plan and a stormwater project. So I think the confusion is that you see what they are actually digging now, like the Texas Road or the Kenya Road that they were digging the other day when the governor went. So people tend to see it, that is the project or the stormwater project. It's actually more than that.
Yes.
So when
I think now they listen.
So when the project was conceived, there's what you call catchment areas. So they divided Benin into 23 different catchment areas for the stormwater project. So the Texas Road or the Kenya Road that was shown on TV the other day that they were mentioning fraud and whatever is just one of the 23 catchment areas. So this whole project started under the government of Oshomole. So Mr. Oshomole himself didn't have to do this project if he didn't want to, because according to the report from the white paper, it is the most adventurous project ever done in Edo State when it comes to arresting water flood.
Yeah.
So that's why it was described. So if you look at the 23 catchment area, like I said, Mr. Oshomole did up to 70% of the work. 70%. So people don't get it confused. Let me give you a simple example. If you look at, like I was saying to you, the upper Lawani area, what people saw was road construction, but those drains and everything is part of the catchment.
Yeah.
So they are all interconnected to the stone project. So Oshomole did the upper Lawani, that is one of 23.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Oshomole did, like I mentioned earlier, the one around the Ubawa Road near Tom Line up to a Osa Grammar School was also done by Oshomole.
Yeah.
The 5 junction was Oshomole. So there's a lot of, it's 23. So if I can, the paper is full of me, I can begin to list the different catchment area or whatever.
Yeah.
But what is left now is less than 20% or whatever that needs to be done. So from the record here, Oshomole is paying about 24. So I think the present governor was supposed to finance it up to the tune of under 8 billion.
To make 30 or 32.
To make 34 billion. Now, my issue is, I'm not saying there is no fraud. There is fraud in the project, just like any project you have in Nigeria.
Yeah, I agree to that. I agree that there is fraud.
There is fraud. So for Nigeria to be better, we all need to be investigated. Even me speaking have to be investigated or have to be proved or whatever what they want to use.
Yeah.
So every Nigerian has to be proved. But my issue with this whole issue of 30 billion or 34 billion being proved is being handled.
Yeah.
That's where my issue is. Last time I gave you simple examples, like when I gave you a simple example, which was Imo State.
Yeah.
When the new governor came in, the PDP man that won after Mr. Okorocha immediately set up a judicial panel of inquiry to look into Okorocha administration and whatever happened there. So the man did not last as governor. He did not even spend, I don't know if he spent 6 months or whatever before the Supreme Court removed him.
Yeah.
So the new governor was sworn in. The new governor we are talking about now has not even spent a year or so. He continued with the commission of inquiry, and the report has been presented. That is why you saw that fight in that state the other
last week. Yeah, this week or so, yeah.
So the governor is not going on media and telling people that there is Okorocha stole, there is fraud or whatever, but he went there and set up a commission. So what I'm saying is that there is no need being political, going in the street and say something is a fraud.
Yeah.
You can say that, but what defines a man or what defines a governor? Because I hear your people always say he's a technical governor, he's an educated governor.
Yeah.
What defines him should be, like I said earlier, if you believe in your heart there is fraud, which to me I think there is fraud. There's fraud in every project in Edo State or in Nigeria. All you simply need to do, there are two ways to go about this. Number one, you are the governor of the state.
Yeah.
You have all the files. You have all the paper. You have all the documents as a governor.
Yeah.
You can go to the EFCC, inform them of a fraudulent contract being done in your state, and give them the papers you have and let them investigate. That is one way of doing it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go that way, there is another way of doing it, which is to say, you set up a commission of inquiry that has the power to summon people, that is independent and everything.
Yeah.
Give them the law, give them the power to do it, let them investigate the Storm project.
That's
another way. The third way to do it, which is very simple, is to call the state office House of Assembly. So I think it's his party in the House or whatever, it's the same party of the governor or whatever. The House of Assembly does not need any special law. They don't need any special police. They can start probing immediately. Do you understand?
Yeah, but the House of Assembly, the State House of Assembly is not in good position at this present time.
No, it doesn't matter as far as the State of Assembly as a passing budget, they've been making laws, they can also do it.
Yeah.
So that is why I'm saying when somebody comes out to say something is fraudulent or whatever, the person is a bit political. It's not being truthful. I'm not saying there is no fraud. That's not what I'm saying.
The same with me. I'm not saying there's no fraud. There is fraud.
I can give you simple antecedents.
Yeah.
I can give you history. Like I always say, everything based on fact and history. Let me give you a simple example. On the 29th of January 2020, the governor and the secretary of the state governor, Sardion Ogie in Edo State, actually announced that they've ordered a probe into the construction of the Benin City Hospital, that they set up a panel made out of a chief judge or whatever to probe it.
Yeah.
Till today, nothing was heard about it. So it was the same way they came up on TV and they made the allegation, they said they set up a panel. So like this stormwater project now, he has mentioned this thing 4 days, 5 days now. So why has he not set up the panel?
No action is being taken, yeah.
So that is what I'm saying. So people, my idea is that don't deceive the people to sidetrack the people. It's like
diversionary.
To give them something to be talking about. Don't forget, this what Obaseki is saying now is not too different from what Shomole did when he was governor.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing fast and record for you. Don't forget, when Mr. Shomole was governor, he started by
blackmailing Benedion.
Yeah, I know the governor of Lucky was nothing to write home about in Edo State. He was blackmailing the Benedion and keep blaming the Benedion for all the problems in Edo State for 8 years he ruled. So when he got to the point, he realized that the Benedion talk was no longer selling. He then shifted business, started insulting Tony Aneni.
That's right.
So that is how politicians create distractions.
Just distraction, diversionary. Our diverting mind for near disturbing.
To make people believe that I am performing, I am working. So they look for this kind of things. So I'm not against anybody probing anybody. I've just said there's no point. This same thing was up in the Benin City Hospital. He said it's going to probe. It didn't happen. This same thing happened, don't forget, in Edo Transport Service when he came in. This same statement was made. They're going to investigate it. Then after investigation, they're going to set up a brand new Edo transport line.
You know, in the set in Kovu.
Today nothing has happened. So
no.
This is the same thing with this water project. Now, so if the governor really feels in his heart that a lot of things went wrong, it should set up all this instead of.
It should send them at the corporate punished. They can know was pepper soup.
And secondly, the problem with the whole thing is that you came up on TV to say something is fraudulent. Now, like I said last time, the secretary to the state governor, the present secretary to the state governor, was the commissioner for works.
Then.
Under Oshomole.
Yes.
So, is the governor now telling me that the man he has appointed, the man that is his secretary to the state government now,
yes,
is a man that is signing fraudulent contract or overseeing for fraudulent contracts?
Make una answer. Everybody go get time to speak. Let Mr. Louis talk first. All of una go talk.
So and secondly, the
Madam Mwetinya, Obaseki has right to probe Oshomole. Simple as ABCD, 30 billion. Na wakbolokwa. Mute. Go on.
So same as the minister of the commissioner for environment.
Yeah.
I don't know which position. So he's also a commissioner in the new Obaseki administration. These were the two people that oversee the storm project under Oshomole.
Yeah.
So the commissioner of finance under Oshomole is still a commissioner now under Obaseki on a different, I don't know which position it is.
Capacity.
But it's a commissioner.
Yeah.
So the commissioner of finance under Oshomole was the one that actually was paying the contractor. So if a project is so fraudulent, you have 3 of the main actors
still with you.
They are not only holding a side position, they are holding key positions in your cabinet. So it goes to tell me that it's either you are creating a distraction or you are just making the people feel like you're taking them for a ride. So either you set up a panel to probe Oshomole, to probe the project, then stop talking about it if you don't want to do it.
Simple as ABCD. Can I hold you there, Mr. Alois? We're going to, please, don't go. Some people want to call in. When they call in, since you said it, then you'll be in a better position, a fuller picture to explain to them. Mr. Alois, we'll talk to you later. Please, if you want to contribute, where is Israel from Manchester? I will expect you to come on board now, make your phone call, and counteract a rebuttal to what Al Lewis just said. Please. Hello, Mr. Israel. Thank you very much. You're just on time.
Okay, I just came back from work. I was just listening to a bit of what Al Lewis is saying.
Yeah.
Like I said the other day, Al Lewis is bringing facts.
Yeah.
Al Lewis should know that the state government, the state governor, has said he wants to probe somebody.
Yeah.
I can hear when he was saying that there was this hospital that he said he would probe him, he never did. This one he said he never did.
Yeah.
This one he said he would never did. And this Saudi, you said they said he's part of the cabinet of Obaseki.
Yeah.
Me, I'm happy. Like as Louis is saying, he didn't do this, he didn't do this. I've always told him,
Yeah.
let this whole thing, let this be probed, and let us see the transparency of which of these governments are doing this thing.
Yes, so.
But this is not time for take you fast.
That now buy a boy English here. We was it that take
We are seeing what is happening, whether this or that. Let us see what is happening in those states. Let the money come. We know how the whoever is there. I don't care.
Israel, you are really you are a truthful somebody. If you are part of the government,
then you go to jail. There is nothing to deal with. This one do this one do this.
In short, firing squad, you're going to Ghana.
Yes, sir. When J.J. Rawlings came to power as a flight lieutenant,
yeah.
When this Ghana must go he saw that there was a problem, there was a calamity in the system.
Yeah.
Then he overthrew. So J.J. Rawlings was the person who so you know power.
Yes. Yes, so.
So that is how it's supposed to be. Let them now. This is not the time whereby somebody is writing on the paper. We are not seeing it. We are not seeing what is happening. Yeah, let them continue to do it.
Al Lewis said it. He said, "Tiri inquiry why una my giver." The third one, and that the key players are still in his government by now taking any resign and submit themselves. Shomole Awara, deal with her seriously because 30 billion is a lot of money.
Whether this is what, like we were saying about Ghana, Ghana was worse than Nigeria. The Ghana must go. We told them to. The situation in Ghana was much more 10 times higher than what is happening in Nigeria now.
Yes, sir.
But when J.J. Rawlings came into power,
yes,
we don't only talk and do. They talk and do. So
the reason is that if you put them for prison, these people go they happy, then get billions for their family. They know say they'll spend some time, they'll come out. The one where they don't put for prison for federal level, all of them don't come out. They don't even stay long there. But if they kill them, that would show a deterrence to them. Say you don't go there to loot the treasury.
That is the thing. I'm very happy that the governor himself is telling us that this is where the loophole is. Thank you very much, sir. This is why we elected you as a
governor, I think probe matter now. I will forever support
It is
him.
crystal clear.
I will always support him.
Yes, this is why we are saying, just as he's bringing it, when Manarieti will have it, you talk.
Umana will know what tata.
Let that person now bring it up.
Simple.
This fire enemy project is not done. We are going to set up a panel.
Simple.
Do the same thing, because this is why we elected you there.
Just
we didn't bring you to come and be singing Higi Haga. No.
Oh, where's the Bobaseki Obayagbo again? Higi Haga. Mr. Israel, Mr. Alois, I know you are still there watching us. Mr. Israel is requesting that he will want both of you to discuss the economic situation in Edo State on one separate program. Please, can you just type on the comment section that you accept it or not, Mr. Alois? So go ahead, Mr. Israel.
Yeah, so for me, I don't see a problem what he's doing now.
Yeah.
The electorate, everybody is watching. Okay? I am not in support of whatever.
Mr. Israel, what we want is a probe. Then while you were away, while you were at work, Mr. Alois said that there is a white paper which Obaseki presented during the campaign period, electionary period.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you listened to that. Can you?
No,
I just came in.
You
are one of the great supporters of Obaseki.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because I'm not seeing anything at the present time. Because I know a lot of the civil service, they are complaining that our governor is using consultants to do most of the work in Edo State. And yet, we are still paying a lot as salaries and wages to these civil servants. Then meanwhile, consultants are being brought from Lagos to come and be doing the Edo work.
Okay.
Go on.
First of all, sir, you said consultants are being brought from Lagos State to work in Edo
From
State.
Different places. Maybe I just mentioned Lagos,
places. From different places.
Yeah.
But that would be based on Edo State government.
Sorry, Mr. Israel. Alois just replied. He said he accepts it.
It's okay. Whenever I'm feeling, like I said, I just, like you see now, I just came back.
Yeah.
We will have a talk, like I told you, we'll have a group talk and we'll agree on the date. We'll come and talk here. It's crystal clear.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, let's not debate from what you ask.
Yeah.
It means that at those State, there's something not right. If you are bringing expatriates and you are not training what you have here, there's a problem here. It's like somebody, you want somebody to come and construct your house, and you have builders that are in your state, and you are not helping them, giving them the basic equipment, and you are bringing expatriates. Are you helping the indigenous? You are not helping the indigenous.
That is what is happening.
There's a problem there. So unless they be able to, like what you are telling me now,
verify it. Verify up to interview for civil service job. Consultants are brought in.
There's something not right. You can't bring expatriates into the state whereby the job that are going to be done by these expatriates, there are many people that are being trained that are supposed to do it in the state, and they have not been given that mandate to be able to carry out what they learn.
Yeah, Mr. Israel, please confirm this from a senior civil servant serving in Edo State, and you will know that I am not lying.
No, I never, like you always tell me, I never said you were lying. You got it from your father. That is why I say a yes thing. If you listen to what I said, it's a yes thing. You told me. When I verify myself, I cannot tell you who
the people said they just sit in the office, they have nothing to do. But at the end of the month, they are being paid.
We cannot, that is why we call it a political bigaboo.
Ew.
If we are now bringing things like this to the table, and people who are supposed to do this job are there, and you are bringing expertise,
Yes.
the problem is river now.
I know.
These
These are the reasons why you see that I've gone on the other side to critically look at his politics. I was in Nigeria 2019.
Yeah.
My bank is in that first bank opposite Stadium Road. I went in there. I saw one guy. He came up to me, said, "Can I help him to just sign guarantors form for him to open a bank account?" Then I said to him, "If I didn't come to this bank now, who would have signed this form for you?" He said, "No, we just came from Lagos. If you come from Lagos, you're supposed to open an account in First Bank in Lagos." He said, "No, we just came to paint Ogbe Stadium." Then I look at him from there and say, "You, all the way from Lagos to come and paint our Ogbe Stadium. Are you a Benima?" I said, "No, I don't know you. How can I sign your form for you?" He said, "No, we got the contract from Lagos. My guy got the contract. We come paint am." That thing got me upset, and that was the day I said I'm not supporting Obaseki anymore. Do you want to tell me that there's no Benima campaign?
But if you also look at it now, if you also look at this whole thing, well, project has been, that is why I told you, there must be proper investigation. I am very happy we are talking, maybe our governor might still be hearing us.
He's watching us.
There are some people, when you give them this contract, because of the money aspect of it, they will look for a better one, a cheap one. Or where a manager of the driver, you wanted of, maybe he has given them and said, go and get a better thing to do this thing. So there are loopholes in there.
But when you consider the economic of scale, i.e., if the money is being spent in Edo, that money will go round and it will be okay. It's just like the Hausa Fulanis now, the causing problem in Edo State. I've had the opportunity to work with them in my farm. These people, you pay them, they won't even spend that money to buy food. They expect you to buy them rice, gari, and beans. When you pay them, every day at their motor park, their money are being sent to wherever they come from. They don't spend money. Unlike us here in Europe, in America, we still keep the economy going. The money we receive here, we spend over 80% of it. Only 20% we remit to our families in Nigeria. But
because the money has to circulate back into the system.
That's it. But these people come to Edo, they don't spend money. It's not only the Hausa Fulanis, including the Igbos. They don't build houses there. They don't stay there. They sleep with our women and they impregnate them and they run away. Only very few minute that actually marry our wife. This is what happened in Uganda when Idi Amin got upset and asked that he give 3 weeks for the Indians to leave Uganda.
The country.
Because they just come there and take.
Yes, I think this is the whole thing that is causing a rift in Nigeria right now, especially in Benin. Or where
no, Benin people just good. If you go to their place, my first car in Nigeria, Otansana do, because I wanted during that time military outside number, problem. Inaya do, Imwigori, Obiansa, Abobuka, Yana Rotegodu, outside Nomi Megona to Tayoto. You don't even get to go close. We get to be Palian like Yokowa. You can't, you dare not.
Exactly.
But when they come to us, we welcome them with open arms, give them rooms.
Yes.
They will know all the corner.
Yes. Well, you cannot blame the Benin. You cannot blame the South and the Benin. This is our rules because in my belief we're up back on Yahin.
Yeah. No, we are welcoming people. These are people in Makati or Gugudada, the Malena.
Yes, but the fact is just that when we're in Nigeria, because of our system, our what is called the constitution,
federation system, federating unit.
Yeah, everybody is equal. We are all brothers and sisters. We are all one Nigeria. But where we do agree, because the globalization has changed the political system itself. So that is a proof where
but again, he have a turner now. The governor, you have a turner now. I wait if you get the governor. The governor is treating them with a kid gloves. Look at the recent policy. Our no night grazing. No night grazing. Is that enough?
The thing is, the problem we have now.
Yeah.
The southern governors are not united to actually decide, because in a state, in a given political system, like the democratic system, like Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Every state has its own law. Okay, you cannot go to Ondo State and violate Ondo State law. That would be a problem. You cannot come to Lagos State and violate Lagos State law.
Yeah.
That would be a problem. But the way it is now, all the powers come from social people because they have social persons in the government.
Yeah.
And they begin to exercise this power, That is where the problem is. Because if you go to a place like America, where there is democracy, there, you see what happened the other day when Trump was calling Georgia a state electoral commission, trying to change everything. Now there is a case against him where you cannot come in because it's a state law, a federal law.
Yeah.
This is a state law. There is a governor. A governor nor a state is the president of that state.
Yeah.
So whatever he decrees, it has to be a law.
Yeah.
So whatever thing is going on, the southern government have not actually united themselves to actually come out with a plan and say, we are not going to allow this thing because we are suffered enough. The people, in the southern people, they are suffering. Who are here in the street, disturbing, causing, you cannot just carry the causing public disturbance. Exactly. So we cannot be tolerating such things. If the government want to come out with a plan, each state has to come out with a plan. If they cannot, if the electorate, they said no voting, we don't want such things in this state, then the government will not take it, the state government will not take it to the federal level and say, we don't want it like this. Maybe you, the state government, you have to create somewhere where these people are. Yes, we can come and buy the grass. We'll cut the grass for you. You take the grass, then we are feeding you.
Yeah.
That is how it works.
That's true.
Then you cannot change things like that. Instead of just saying, no, you have to come and graze it. Graze it for what? This is my land.
I know. It's not fair. It's not nice.
Everybody has his own right.
Yeah.
Our own fundamental right must be respected. We have, it's like now, the rule of law in Nigeria, nobody respects it because the rule of law is supposed to be supreme.
That's
the
true.
way it uses now, everybody wants to start using the rule of law to kind of eat on one another. No. I have my own right. You have your own right. The other person has his own right.
Put it this way. If you body raw, any worry, you have your mechanic, you have your ajedu, ole guguru, yani hiagbo, ya river. They don't actually pay tax to Edo people. Eh?
Yeah.
You understand? The
But
Benin.
there's another thing. We
where do guguru where can guguru no can go a mechanic because you tell you about it, you don't see them paying tax or even building house or living there.
The thing is, I think it's very crystal clear now that everybody has seen where the loopholes come from. And our own people is leading to these people now saying,
I swear to God, Mammy be do expanding, eh? Oh, what if you do me ba boom.
Yes, now.
If you bo no a memoir as toya. Nika live here, Jody the former bender. Any other most boluwa. I did my research and I found out where if you do ni be manager we bo any okpa boluwa. No, yeah, Bonica be any river, my boo, I bo, yeah, why you so to Makia, my quemoto na ya mugbo.
But the money did not say no yak be own. This is where our own. We have always been a very welcoming state.
Yes.
But the way it is now, they are not taking it for granted.
But our leader, who do we blame? Is it not our leaders who supposed to take the policy?
This is the thing. If you want to blame our leaders, we have to blame them in a very, just a little percentage. I'm going to tell you the fact.
Yeah.
The fact is this. We gave these people the loophole in another way. Now that we have now seen it now, this is high time we start telling them, okay, obviously, video. That's how we do. We are not.
No, we cannot say that. It's just a policy.
No.
It's a policy you have to make. Like in Lagos, you have a register. You must have a tax card. A tax card you need. It's in a way an ID. All your details and everything are all embedded in. You know, I will know your state of origin, your this and that, your biometric and all. What your tax card or make you just no say you they say I will 1 naira pay, but you have been able to get an ID. We don't know who lives with us.
Yeah.
If the government of Edo State said he wants to be paying his citizens some money now every week for them to live as stipends, who do we pay to? All of them will just say they are Beninese.
Exactly.
We don't know them.
If you look at it now, if you live and reside in Edo, you are an Edo person. That's what the Constitution says. This is the reason why now it has not turned around to become like a hindrance to us, to any southerner, because based on our Constitution, you cannot deprive them of that right.
Otome, I will tell you this. In Benin, all those markets you are seeing, those new Benin urban markets, a Benin owner of a market store will take market from a Benin trader and give it to a Moibu. Our me one Munowigbo, our Wigbo paying 10 years, pay them 5 years. Go and see. So with such the dehumanization of the Benins, go to forestry, you don't see Benin man selling ties or building materials. Go to Evaika or Welu, you don't see any Benin people doing all these things. Ya fi egbe rana so na irana so na waso. If you answer seran lele ya kan.
I know if you look at it, it was kind of an investment that is coming to Benin.
These people don't invest too.
Yes, it was an investment because what I'm trying to say, whoever comes into your state to bring anything better, or even where it do invest in you. So, but the investment now, it has to be. If you also could not say, if you invest 100% in a dough, 40% should be an indigent.
No, that is that should be that is federal law. That is federal law.
That is federal. State can create its own law. That is why it's there. California can decide to say, well, if you live in California, if you want to invest in California, you have to have 200 million before they can give you a resident, a full permanent resident. They can bring it because it's a federal state. Hey,
Yeah.
A republic, you are you getting what I'm trying to say?
I understand very well.
There's always kind of a way for others, or even the government and the private institution come in together to have like a kind of, to build a country. That's how it is.
Yeah.
It's capitalism. So if you want to do this, do it like, if you want to do this, do it like this.
No, I told people we are not pure. I mean, about 50% are not capitalists. We are more of socialists than capitalism. We like the human beings than the money. I don't know now how we are talking. Where you go, me yeah. Yeah, you understand? It's the leadership. It's the leadership.
Yes, that is what you are saying. Because meaning you take from this, you take from this, let everybody be together as one. But one, it's not giving us a hint, it's not giving us a body hint.
Yeah, it's policy. Yeah, that's what they are. I mean, a lot. But this one here, Watana, this thing has been going on for years. They've been raping women in the forest for years, in the farms. When if you do a wege so tala dia,
because it's like a taboo to us.
it's when at times when they kill, that's when you will hear what bewa, but I can't worry pay. It's been going on. It's just like when I ran out of the Hausa worker, the Fulani workers in my farm, I tried to go look for Calabar to come and work. The people in the village said, no, my gwali that they will kill somebody and while you ain't to have my mohana amume. Or when they go just kill the person, you what the way a cabin and me yaka. Or one more any year what diga or what you war everywhere no sunu that they don't want them. But to me now, it appeared to me that the Calabars are better than these people. Ni wari gboma pa yan mu yan go le wi yan pa. I know where yan luwo apa. So the population, somebody asked me, population remains about 5 million. A lot of them do not want to work. A lot of them just come to Benin there to go to overseas, go to Europe or America. And the ones still keeping there now is just to be Okaigili and start selling land, join courtesan and start fighting for land and selling land. This is what is happening. This is just my own observation.
Because they see it all the way, we were busy concerned with some other thing.
But before having modern government in Atere, the Benin have a way of dealing with them. These people have lived side by side. When my father was alive, before 1965, if you go to Tapi Roba, Calabar, meeting they put them in their place. This one wait then they come, they go police station, go bring police, come arrest Benima. Benima go be police officer, they go join the Owigbo, join anybody, deal with Benin person. That's not where the whole problem started.
So the thing is, what we are not saying is how to look for the equilibrium to make sure that everybody cannot see where they are within and out, that are within and out.
Okay, again now you are diverting me from the governor now. Is it not the governor? Are you expecting the Obar of Benin? Are you expecting the Obar of Benin to do this? No. Is it the Enoge? No.
No. It is the government. That is what we are saying now.
And the governor is leaning, is very close to them as friend, and he cannot do any policy, cannot bring out any policy that will be rational or so tough against these people.
Radical. Yeah.
No, he cannot. You heard him, I saw him, I watched him when he said they will give them land and give them money. Then when he saw the reaction, when he saw the reaction, when he saw the reaction of the Edos, he reiterated that statement.
Exactly. That is how somebody. That is what we are saying now. Let there be a voice that will now channel this person to say, no, we cannot take this thing anymore. These people have done enough. We have to be tough.
Okay, I'm on the social media now to try to do my own from London. People are swearing. Look, today now he came up with no night grazing. Night grazing in NIGERIA Ziba. Have we read, have we studied or go back to the table to research in when do they commit the crime, what causes it? That means no night grazing. That means these Fulanis are welcome here. We're making night curfew and night curfew in NIGERIA Ziba. Night curfew emiawu nílé forest rẹ ìyẹn di farm produce wẹ. They will eat your farm produce.
Just as they have to be, just as you are doing your show now, is probably watching, seeing everybody's reaction, so that he can change his own policy.
No, the people will just come out, the supporters. They will start swearing. Here is somebody. He just told you no night curfew. To us in Europe, that is not enough.
Like I said, you know, this your program is way to air everybody's view.
Thank you.
Anybody that is saying anything, it is their fundamental right. They've got right to say anything. Just as everyone is saying, Alois said his own. Alois is bringing facts. The governor might be hearing Alois. He might be hearing you, might be hearing me, might be hearing anybody. So
yes.
That he sees everybody's contribution. No, again, no. The thing is, you are already airing your show to make sure that the awareness for everybody be aware of what is going on. Whatever contribution they are going to contribute, let them say it's their right.
Well said, my brother. They will just tell you. They just take it personal. Even when not presented, you find it. You're not happy. You don't want to come. You don't want to offend people. We are saying the truth here, so that the governor. How can you come out now as a governor to say where you ban and there's a night curfew for night grazing? That means these people will still be living with us. These killers.
But the thing is, the awareness.
And up to now, no one in detention said, none of them, no one, even the courts, no one, Muye said, or Norega, or ready to be executed. No.
That's true anyway. That's my contribution. So I just believe.
Thank you very much. From your work, Lao.
Continue your work and
thank you very much. I like you, Alois. I'll come back to you. I'm going to speak to Alois. Alois, please, can you phone back? Mr. Israel is very happy to have the debate with you. He wants progress of Edo State. He is one of those that love Edo to move forward, to go to the next stage. And he likes your contribution too. He said you sent facts. You were able to convince them with facts. And that is why today, Wesley Kakabo, I'm happy to see you today. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So my people, I hope una don't see the lax mind, the developed mind. And not also all of una not get developed mind though. But my problem is say when I talk something, make una they come with points. Say yes, Governor Baseki did this, he did that. Or you not doing well. I do see the man the way we take talk now. We must find a common way to sort this argument out. It's not just a point to say 4 + 4 talk bar and start swearing old man. So Mr. Alois is back again now. Hello, Alois. Yeah, it's gonna be brief. Are you ready to hold a 1 hour discussion with a very good person who wants the best for the Edo and he wants a debate with you? Mr. Simeon Unuegbe, thank you very much for coming. I can see you. I see what you are doing. Salobo Adebayo, God bless you. Go on.
Yeah, we can talk about how to make Nigeria and everybody better.
No, he wants a don. I'm not interested in Nigeria. That Nigeria project, I just look at it, is something that is gone.
All right.
It's not be a do problem.
Edo is part of the Nigeria project.
Yeah, no. We don't want to be part of. We want our state to be. You heard him saying that in America, you have different state laws, and that we should be able to distinct ourselves. I mean, differentiate ourselves from these states, from this the whole project Nigeria. I mean, it's just a federation unit. We want our own state to be number one. Edo State is last.
The truth of the matter is, like I said, there is state laws in Nigeria. There is federal laws.
Yeah.
You can have 1 million and one laws. It's left for those laws to be used or implemented. We are talking about this herdsmen. There is a governor in Benue State that came up on TV categorically and say they are not welcome here. They are banned.
Simple.
So
that's autumn.
You know when you were talking about certain people back in the days.
Yeah.
The problem of the South is that the people in the South are very good at blaming the people in the North for their problem.
That's true.
It's part of the distraction of trying to distract.
I think when I hear distraction.
It's part of the distraction. Don't forget the problem with a lot of the Southern governors is that a lot of them are northern apologists.
Yes, so I agree with you on that.
What
they are scared because they are loot. The northerners are the people holding power. You may not get second term, and that's why they are apologists.
It's not only that. A lot of them, once they become governor in the south, if you look at a lot of the northern governors, once they become northern governors, all they think about is to become the governor of Niger State, the governor of Kaduna, the governor of Borno State.
Yeah.
But when you elect a southern governor, maybe they become a governor of the south, all they are thinking is that they want to go and become president of Nigeria. At the same time, so they start acting, yes, that is what is going on.
It's
so
true.
They start acting as if they don't want to offend
the northerners.
They don't want to offend. That is what they all do. I'll give you some simple example.
Yeah.
When Goodluck Jonathan was president of Nigeria,
yeah,
their fellow sat. Who removed Jonathan from presidency?
The Southerners.
The number one person that advocated that was used is Rotimi Amechi, the same man from his own region.
Yes. Yeah.
So because he's been promised this and promised that. But you can't go to Kanu or go to Jigawa and tell him to go and prove a Niger State governor.
No.
You will spit on your face.
Straight.
So the southern governors are northern apologists.
You are very right.
It's same thing as you see with this headsmen or whatever.
Yeah.
All they are saying to you is to come and promise you little things outside. Oh, I don't want them. They will go back and take the phone and phone their northern president and say they are welcome here. That's what they are all doing.
That's what is happening. That's what is happening. You are very, 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 very right.
But the reality is, as a country, I think we are all going about the whole thing the wrong way.
Yeah.
There is a problem. When there is a problem calls for solution, not calling for ethnic violence or one ethnic group against the other, the Fulani against the Benima, or the Hausa against the Iboma, or whatever. That is where the whole problem is. So, which a lot of
but don't you think the so-called Hausa Fulani, which we call uneducated, they are the people who orchestrating this kind of attitude within ourselves, not to be, for us not to be united?
You could say that because they are more homogeneous in the sense that they worship one religion, and their language is a bit more similar.
Yeah.
But again, it is left for the South to infiltrate them. If you look at the North, there's three regions: the North Central, the Northeast, and the Northwest.
Yeah.
If you look at that part of the North Central, they are not really Northerners. A lot of them are Southerners. When you go to the likes of even the Benue,
Benue,
they
yeah.
are more Southerners than Northerners. When you go to even, I think it's Jigawa or those states in that circle, they are more Southerners.
Mm.
So the Northerners make it feel like they are all Northerners. So the Southerners had to, in a way, break it up, advocate. Because if you look at the North Central, they've not really tasted power. They've not really tasted position. They're also marginalized in the entire geography of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So the Northeast and the Northwest capitalize on it and use them as a block. So it's a region for the South can form an alliance with. But the real issue is that we have certain leaders who are not so united. If you look at what is going on now under Jonathan, Rotimi Amechi was a kingsman. Buhari, they used Babangida and the rest and put allegation on top of Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan
Is it Babangida or Obasanjo?
Babangida, Obasanjo, and the CBN governor, they were all together. I said Jonathan stole, was it 25 billion or
25 billion naira, and is going to start killing people.
25 billion naira. I said Jonathan stole 25
No, 25 billion dollars.
Yes, $25 billion. So they spoke to a couple of the Southern governors. Amechi was governor there.
Yeah.
A couple of all of them. They teamed up with the North, frustrated and removed him.
Yeah.
But if Nigerians are not being lied to, like I keep saying here, that Nigerians just hear stuff, they don't even investigate, don't even check.
Yeah.
If somebody can steal 25 billion in Nigeria, you know what will happen?
No.
The World Bank will come to Nigeria and take over Nigeria. America will come and take over.
Because
China
it's a lot of money.
And Germany will come and take over. Because if one person can steal 25 billion in Nigeria as a president, Nigeria cannot meet its obligations to the World Bank, cannot meet its obligation to the IMF, cannot meet its obligation to China, cannot meet its obligation.
That means the whole of Nigerian money is stolen.
It's stolen. And secondly, what you have to realize, if that money is missing, it's not only that. Nigeria cannot even pay the salary of any worker in Nigeria. Because if you watch under Jonathan, the record budget we have in Nigeria was no more than 23 billion US dollars.
Yeah.
That was the budget for a year.
And one person will just steal it.
So the highest budget we've had is under Buhari, which is 35 billion. So if one person steals 25 billion, that means there is even no money to even pay salary. So it was all concocted lies by the CBN, conniving with some Southern leaders and order to amplify.
And the Southerners buying, and they believe them.
They cooperated with it. So that is the problem. Okay, look at the case that happened today. Special advisor to Ganduje made a statement that Buhari should resign because he has failed or because of the kidnapping.
They suspended him.
Immediately he was suspended. He was even arrested according to reports.
So
that is how Northerners act. They don't attack their own. So that is why they continue to manipulate the South.
Our own, then carry Oshomole, then through where. See the way then the useless Tinubu now will go help them.
Although to me what the Tinubu personal assistant, Tinubu, the Ganduje assistant, what he said was in the recess, it was wrong. If you are part of a government as a special advisor, you want to criticize your government or your president or your leader, first of all, go and submit your resignation paper and criticize.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't bring a special advisor there and be criticizing. So the governor is right to suspend him if he wants to. It's an appointee.
Yeah.
So if he wants to criticize, you go outside the tent and criticize. Don't be part of it and be criticizing it.
That's true.
Because it's all collective power. So that's what that is. So it all boils down to, like you were mentioning Tinubu just now. So one of the issue now is power should be transferred to the south.
South. And the
Eh?
Southerners.
So now what you are seeing now is that there is only one recognized name in the south now, which is Ahmed Bola Tinubu, as a big name that can finance an election or whatever. So the same certain people with some of them, they are now conniving to tarnish his name so that some northerners will also come up and say, hey, there is no law in Nigeria that says we can transfer power.
Yes, sir.
So
And the Southerners will support them.
So instead of the Southerners to unite against maybe a Tinubu or to say, okay, he can contest, they are tarnishing his name, some of them.
Even because of him, they orchestrated that NSAS.
So the fact of the matter is that if you look at the Yorubas, that's why sometimes I always say the Yorubas are sometimes very smart people.
Yeah.
If you look at what they've been doing in the past month or 2 months, they've all been coalescing into the APC. They've all been joining the APC.
They've been decamping to APC.
Yeah, with a view to supporting Tinubu. A lot of them are already endorsing him because they understand what is going on.
Yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of us are calling to break the northern power or to reform Nigeria, to have state police, to have a capitalist system.
Yeah.
The only people who have the brains or who have the knowledge of bringing that system is the Yorubas.
That's right.
If you give the power to any other tribe in the south or the south is the Hausas will manipulate them.
That's true.
That is just the simple truth.
Yeah.
So to the northerners, they are more comfortable having even a Southerner as the leader, just like they had Jonathan. They couldn't do anything. So the only region that can reform Nigeria a little bit is the southwest.
Yes.
Because they have the political background, and they can unite with each other.
Yes.
So if you give it to somebody in the south and say somebody in Delta, the person in Rivers will go and betray to the north. The person in will betray to the north. That is the truth.
I believe you.
That is the truth.
I believe you.
So if you listen to this activist, Shehu Sani, sometimes he speaks truth. He said this 2 years ago. He said the problem of Nigeria now, people are calling for state police, people are calling for a capitalist system, people are calling for reform. Say it's not going to happen under Buhari or a northern government. He said the bad thing is that power will shift to the southwest, and the southwest will blow up everything.
Yeah, it's only the southwest that will do it. Yes.
Yeah, that is what the core northerners don't want.
And I believe that. I don't need anybody to tell me that if given to the Yoruba will sign the restructure, even break away of Nigeria, they will do it if care is not taken. I know that.
So the core northerners in their brain, the core real northerner, when I say the core northerner, you're talking about the Sokoto, the Kano, the Katsina, those are the core northerners. They are looking for ways not to pass that power to the southwest.
That's a lie.
So then if they give it to an inferior Iboma in a way, and they can manipulate the system. But at the same time, the average northerner on the streets don't want an Iboma, because to them Iboma means breaking Nigeria.
Yes.
So you can see the permutations there.
I can very well.
So it's a very funny thing.
Funny situation we find ourselves. And Buhari is no more active as he used to. And even then, he's using the system to just let go the whole thing, take power to the north, and the north control the power. If you see what with event of things, what has been happening.
So that we continue to happen. That's how Nigeria is.
Thank you very much for this information, Mr. Alois. We're going to call you again some other time. A lot of my viewers really like your views and they like your commentaries. And with this, we're going to be bumping into you all the time for you to come in and speak to us. This is like what we call My TV said, thank you, I Louis. A lot of them are very pleased with you and your comment. Israel is pleased and is willing to have a debate with you. So with this, I will say I thank you too very well. I'm so grateful that you attend. So with this, I'm going to leave you now. Is there any? I'll leave you. Is there any date fixed for you and Israel?
No, you just do what you're doing and you let me know and I'll see if it works.
Okay. It's going to be a video discussion. While I'll just stay in the middle, then it's going to be a debate on one Sunday afternoon when everybody in the whole world they are at home listening. So my people, I thank you now today. I thank you now for now time when I come and take content watch us today. Mr. Yari, I don't know, you have been wanting you to talk. Oh, the caller, can you repeat your call again? That number from 337. Let's take your call and we call it a day. Go ahead, give us, come back again, please. Caller, you are free to phone in now. Oh, Bishop Akere, you just did this. Thank you very, very much. How you see this today addiction? Tell me, Bishop Akere, thank you very much. Tell me. I want to try to get this guy who's been trying to phone. So if anybody don't want to talk or you don't want to phone, oh, thank you, Bishop Akere. Thank you very much. Very interesting in the sense that Edo State, our governor is not taking the bull by the horn. He's not doing it properly. He's just trying to, just like that. I don't want to say anything that will upset them again. This guy should phone back again. I'm trying to phone you now. It's not answering the call. If he's been wanting to discuss. So my people, I'm very happy, very grateful to you for your time today. In spite of the late night, you still up and listening and watching. Maybe tomorrow we will be out with another interesting topic. I hope you all will be around to give it a blessing, your own blessing. Tomorrow, my people, we will start this project again. This one, now another discussion. Odia Yari. Oh, thank you. Say well-educated, informative information. Information from the caller. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Bishop Bakere. Anybody want to comment or so that we discuss that? Keep the comment coming in, and then I'll see if I can respond to it. Otherwise, I'll refer to Alois or Israel. I didn't hear from Fred today from Germany. He said he's in Nigeria at the moment. Fred, me here, Umadolore now we do Lerun Nima. I can't be like saying that you go pray today. While Lerun here now, because Bishop be working. Bishop Akere, if the next 1 minute, if I don't hear from you, I go on strike. I go close the program. My people, thank you very much for listening. What we have discussed today is the money stolen, the 30 billion, which the governor want to investigate. And we discussed about the night grazing ban. We'll come back for the electricity. That day, I hope people don't go insult. We go talk about the electricity. That electricity, Eh, I'll always go talk you, me go talk my own. During the campaign, we had a serious debate with Pahitro, with a lot of people. That when you ask them what your Obaseki don't do, they will say Oshomo power plant, refinery. Nobody talk about refinery again now. Nobody. That's to tell you how our Edo people dey gullible. Tomorrow, I go do 30-minute show. This one na comedy wey una go laugh, 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 laugh. Una go tire. I wan show some of the antics of some of the supporters of Godwin Obaseki. Oh, we me and you na the same. We believe in African traditional religion. That's good, Bishop Akere. Festus Ekato, now you come like Alois. You say na real Nigerian man. Yes, na real Nigerian man. I tell you that day they travel, it took time out. Most of the time, me with am don't get heated debate. Now from there we come cover say, okay, me go dey present this. I go do on this platform. They present, they talk about little where I know about Edo politics, so that our people go know. Because wetin happen here, e be like say we buy market from Godwin Obaseki. We are not seeing wetin suppose to happen. All other states go see the two wey dem dey do for their state. Our own na the two wey dem no dey see, na so dem spend money for education, na so dem do this upon all. Nobody dey take their children from private school to government school. So with this, my people, we still have more days. May God give us more time, more strength, more life, so that we can all live to discuss this. All this na the two wey we dey talk. It's possible the governor dey watch, and it's possible e no dey watch. But at least we are keeping ourselves. Louis, God bless. Louis, God bless you for your good. Oh, thank you very much, Ekato. Thank you, Louis. Our Louis will come back again. Definitely, I promise you that he will. Thank you all. I don't know how to thank all of you now. Do well for me. I beg, before now go, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Some people just leave their telephone on. I mean, they just sit down there. They not give me thumbs up. Just imagine 70 people, 72 people watching. Only 42 thumbs up. There, Yari, where will the thumbs up, you know, eh? You know, everywhere me rock back. Thank you, person just add, maybe nine. Give me the thumbs up. Grace Omo just there on strike. He not come out to go say I want to talk about Obaseki. Again, one woman that they call Mama Diaspora. He not they follow me, me not care, but he they follow other people. Me not care, but everybody knows say my own day more informative than other people blog. Some people go carry security guard, they come, they talk about do. So now they don't ban night grazing. Oh, thank you, Odi Ayari. Now vigilante, now I go the police, all those aboki, make them not carry malu come out. We go see. Or na police where they fight for building for what will be that town for Pasapomba, Ugbekun police station. Now I go the control aboki for night. We go know. Or na governor go come out by himself, go dey pursue aboki make dem not do night grazing for villages. We go know. So all this na wayo policies to divert the people of Edo State mind. Whereas people like you and I, wey dey Europe and America, we already don't know say Obaseki, our governor, dey find am difficult to deal with these northerners. Like Alois talk just now, he say all our leaders for the south, for the southern states, all of them be northern apologists. In case for those who no understand, say our leaders for the south na feferity dem dey do follow Hausa. I remember those days in 1979, dem wan do convention for NPN. I small or I young, I never even reach 20 years old. Hausa people carry money come. People, politicians, our leaders wey dey village, wey dey different ward, dem sit down say make dem vote who go be their flag bearer. Hausa people flash money like this. Dem go even talk and go say, you people from the south, una like money, we like politics, una no like power, una like money. You vote for me, I give you this money. All of them wey come from the south begin give their vote, they collect money, give vote. NAIJA take become president of Nigeria, grade 2 teacher. Shagari marry many wives, he dey smoke cigar, dey bobo cigar anyhow. He became president of Nigeria. Whereas Awolowo dey there, nobody follow am. No, I promise you, Ekato, I will not lose Louis on this platform. I will not. He will come, he will explain, he will give what they call full explanation, analysis of Edo politics or Nigeria. There are many like that. There is one, is a lecturer in one of the universities in SS. Na Benin guy too, na lecturer. That one too, he go come, he go explain you. There are many, there are plenty in fridge. You know what, according to Idi Amin. Say, I need something, I need some ice. Say, sure, there are many in fridge, there are plenty in fridge. So we get plenty analysts. Alois happened to be the number one. Young chap, you know. Alois is not even up to 40 years. So we get great people in diaspora. Then we go get leaders don't take us the do boju for a do. All this now the thing we not want. With this, I think I would like to leave una. Make I go get some sleep. And some people come to cause me don't say me not like I do. Hours I did my house. 12 o'clock my wife dey sleep, midday here. They talk about how Edo go take better. How else can I like Edo? Edo, it can't do a home. It cannot ban it. Other Yari. Yeah, Louis is very enlightening. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless everybody who see time today. Make I see any other comment from somewhere. Any other person will comment? Bishop Akere Okinbue will say, Yari, thank you very much. God bless you. Everybody where I not feel mentioned, and Simon Onugbe, thank you very much. I like your good work what you give me today. Say make everybody they give me thumbs up. Now God go bless you now. Simona give me thumbs up. I'm gonna share this video. Thank you very much. God bless everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you, Odia Yari. Take care.